What's happening, man? What it do? Like I said, I'm gonna come with a few of these videos for sometimes or whatever. Sometimes you gotta speak up, what motherfuckers won't say. You know how that be, man. But anyway, I came to talk about Chris Johnson though, one of the goats, one of the best backs to touch a football, one of um, one of the few to rush for 2,000 yards in a season, and the fastest 40 time, well, second fastest now since Worley broke his 40-yard record, 40-yard dash record at the combine. Chris Johnson held that record, but it was beat. But long story short, Chris Johnson was that dude. Period. He was that dude, and to hear him having ALS is shocking for real, bro. And it shows me that life is short as hell. Chris Johnson 39, I'm 34, and this man has ALS. But anybody who follows football and knows about Chris Johnson know that when he did an interview back in the day when he was playing, he said he had a tick, like a little tick. He ain't never paid no mind or nothing. He said he went to a doctor before when he was young. They never said nothing really was bad with it. Who's to say or to think that twitch turned into something? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say it then? I'm just saying because if you think about it, that might have been some parts of ALS. It just never fully got all the way through. Cause maybe what if football was saving his life? Cause think about it, he had a twitch, and I said twitch, tick, but who knows? As playing football kept it from getting worse, and then now all of a sudden he retired in 2017. And they said last year he realized and found out about it. And this year he's paralyzed, can't talk, he can only use his eyes. And he stopped playing football. What if those hits and contacts was keeping him intact the whole time? I'm just saying, it sounds crazy, but I'm just saying. And the other thing that I really want to, like I say, some women I don't bash, and I'm not go bash. Certain ones who I don't give a fuck, really, honestly. But this one, like I say, in this situation, no woman should be getting bashed. But when I watched Chris Johnson interview, I noticed his wife still beside him. I noticed it. I noticed his wife still right there. And I ain't gonna lie, the first thing that popped in my head when I saw that was LeVar Ball. So it shows a prime example that it's not too hard to stick by your significant other side, because look at Chris Johnson's wife. She's still there through and through. I mean, they said the man may not have long to live. She's still there though, trying to help fight with him. LeVar lost his leg. Tina just left. Wasn't happy no more. I tell you, that's why I tell people there are different types of women in this world. You have those who are God's chosen women, and you have those who are the devil's sinners. We all sin, yeah, but what I'm saying by that is, you know, for a woman to really just give up and not want to take care of her partner in the worst times of their life, that's the devil. Real talk. And regardless of if you get tired, regardless of anything, guess what? If you married, which like I say, if you getting married, I would advise not to sign a piece of paper. Because that's the quickest way to get to another piece of paper, which is divorce. So, yeah. I just peeped that, you know, Chris Johnson's wife, she's still there at the worst time of his life. But Tina couldn't even stay there. And, you know, hey, that's her. That's what she got to live and deal with. So, you know how that go. But shout out to Chris Johnson, man. I mean, damn. That's crazy, man. You go from, in just a split second, you go from one of the fastest men to touch a football field to paralyzed, to not able to talk, not even to hold your kids. That cut deep, bro. And like I said, he 39, bro. 39 years old, bro. Hey, man, God bless Chris Johnson and his family. Y'all stay up.